Ladies and gentlemen, a long overdue spooky YouTube night segment that I wanted to do a long time ago, but we never got around to doing it. But now here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Satanic Panic. Now, necessarily, you wouldn't necessarily say this is exclusive to YouTube, because this thing is a relic from the 90s. However, a lot of this stuff is from or uploaded onto YouTube. And the Satanic Panic, let me give you a little, forward here before before we get into this. I am a child of the Satanic Panic. I grew up in the 90s, and I went to a Christian school as a kid. And I always had to, be careful around the stuff I consumed media-wise, right? This was in the height where Pokemon was the devil. You'll see a lot of this talk during the Shower Menace 2 highlight, but... yeah, if you watch that highlight after, and then you watch this, you'll be like, you already talked about this, but whatever. Anyway, the Satanic Panic was basically, things are bad. Scapegoating Pokemon, scapegoating heavy metal, etc., etc., etc. This stuff has been around since the 80s, really. But this stuff I was affected by because I remember in the school when Lord of the Rings was super popular and Harry Potter was super popular, they brought in a guy, get this, a black magic expert. And I was like, what? And it was a lesson about how Lord of the Rings is A-okay. Harry Potter is not, because... Dude, I don't remember how the fuck he rationalized this, but he said this. Gandalf uses white magic that is okay in the eyes of the Lord. Satanic magic is what Harry Potter does. And we all said, okay. Right. But anyway, and I'll also preface this by saying this. There's a video that I've shown before, the sort of beta version of this segment. I don't know if I ever uploaded that segment. I think it was included in some segment in some unrelated stream, but I was talking about, he was showcasing how some Pokemon are evil and stuff. And this makes me laugh to this very day, because the teacher in my school said, listen, this is the devil. This is the devil. And we're like, okay, why? He's like, watch this. Bum, bum, bum! Right? Kadabra, evil satanic magic. All right? Them Japanese are poisoning our minds with black satanic magic. So, and... my childhood was full of this kind of crap where, it was weird how some things were completely outlawed and some things were A-okay. For example, my friends were all into Diablo 2, and I was like, fuck, this game is so good. If I were to, borrow your copy of Diablo 2 and install it on my PC, I have to play it with, my head behind my back, oh god, Jesus Christ. Because really, that game is about the defeating evil. But any sort of game that had devil references was thumbs up for the devil. Even in Doom was also bad because you kill demons, but you're in cahoots with the devil somehow. I don't know how people rationalized it, but yeah, it very strange, very, very strange. But yeah, the whole Satanic Panic phenomenon was always so funny because they were all fucking scammers. Every single one of those pastors, those youth pastors, and whoever was talking about this shit about we need to outlaw this and this and that. They were all looking to sell a fucking book or some sort of bullshit, all right? Which I find more ironically evil than the stuff they said they were against, all right? But every single one of them doing tours of Pokemon will infect your brain. Yeah, okay. But and it's kind of nostalgic for me in a way too, because Pokemon today doesn't still. Listen, I don't think that Pokemon is bad nowadays, but I think that Pokemon has lost its cultural impact. In the early 2000s, I always measure things in, does it appear on a shampoo bottle? That's how I measure how successful stuff is in the cultural zeitgeist. You know what I mean? Think about the shampoo bottle, all right? Will an unrelated thing be a shampoo, all right? And you better believe those Pokemon shampoo, all right? Nowadays, I don't think you really see maybe Pokemon shampoo, but not in the same way, TM, right? Maybe more like it's more like training core. I think it's also because the Pokemon fans of that era has grown up now and they're all adults. So now they all evolve into scalpers. Yeah, I don't know, man. But listen, big caveat before I say this. If you subscribe to any religion or anything like that, listen, I'm a humanist piece of shit. I believe everybody has the right to believe in whatever they want as long as it doesn't hurt others. And that's when I get a little problem with it, when you know, people are telling you that Charizard is going to rob you. Buy my book. And that's a lot of what this stuff is. And I think that's fascinating because you can blame anything on anything, right? And that's what a lot of these videos did. So, yeah, but don't let me explain everything to you here because this pack... Let me just get Kadabra off my screen. Get the evil out of here. The person who made this pack is Mad Clown. Mad Clown has made a custom intro for this whole segment where Mad Clown himself apparently talks about in-depth on what the Satanic Panic is. So if I didn't explain it well enough, and I doubt that anybody out there doesn't know what the Satanic Panic is. Maybe you were born yesterday. Let me say this. Okay, I'm gonna translate this for maybe a different generation. Triple T, imagine if he wasn't Unk. Imagine if he was shopped instead. What? How can he be shopped? What? For real? FR? Yeah. You know. That physically hurts me to say. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oh, wrong one. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it begins. It has begun. So, without further ado, everybody, let's watch this thing from Mad Clown.
The Satanic Panic.
Okay.
I saw Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
Satanic Panic didn't just start overnight.
That's what Mad Clown sounds like?
It was a gradual snowball that eventually became too big to ignore. A new fear of the demonic began in the late 60s with the release of the movie Rosemary's Baby.
What have you done to its eyes?
Following this film came another that dealt with the demonic. William Friedkin's 1973 film, The Exorcist. A film that left many filmgoers at the time physically
My dad
ill
saw that.
and disturbed.
I think he walked out of there. It's like, this is gross. He didn't have a problem with the movie. He said, this is gross, and left. My mom also saw it like Taxi Driver, and it's like, it's just violent. Bye.
It doesn't, you know, it doesn't make me want to get sick like everybody says. It just, my legs are just going,
It didn't scare me. I don't know what happened. I just fainted. It was frightening.
This guy didn't give a shit. He came in there with a big doobie. And it's like, yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck. Fuck.
In 1976, a film that tackled the story of the son of Satan was released called The Omen. These films were only one of the catalysts leading to the Satanic Panic. Another event that brought the concept of cults in general into the public eye was the Tate LaBianca murders, perpetrated by the members of the Manson family cult. Satanhowever, all of these events were just kindling piling up. The true spark to ignite the flame of Satanic Panic was a book. Michelle Remembers was released in 1980 by Canadian psychiatrist Lawrence Pastor and his wife/patient, Michelle Smith.
Right.
The book explained that through therapy sessions using hypnosis, Lawrence was able to recover memories from Michelle's childhood.
A lot of this stuff is with alien abduction shit, too.
Demonic encounters, and even rituals. The entire book was bullshit. Smith's family stepped forward to dispute the timeline. Despite this, the book was a bestseller and hailed as a whistleblower.
Why is there a
To
penis?
the dark, seedy, satanic underground. It's interesting how a piece of Canadian media can nearly single-handedly sweep the entire United States up into a moral panic.
Yeah. Okay.
Adding fuel to the fire was the McMartin preschool incident of 1983. The
Right.
McMartin preschool in Manhattan Beach, California, found itself at the center of a controversy when a mother reported to police concerns about her son's safety at the school.
Right.
In retrospect, the claims she made seemed to stem from her own untreated mental illness. But at the time, the local police took it seriously. The police decided to send a letter to the families of the McMartin students, stating that their children may have been mistreated. Students were then interviewed with leading questions, and they were coerced into giving false answers. Secret tunnels beneath the school and satanic rituals are just a couple examples of the fictional stories the interviews manifested.
Right.
Despite all of this, not a single piece of physical evidence was ever found.
Do you know, altogether, including McMartin, how many schools in this area closed because of allegations of child abuse?
7.
And was anyone ever convicted?
No.
Well, tonal shift. Okay. What? Huh? Excuse you?
In 1985, a new morality panic began to happen alongside the satanic
heavy metal.
panic. A worry grew among the general populace regarding the morality, or lack thereof, in modern music. Tipper
Right.
Gore, wife of then-Senator Al Gore, co-founded the Parents Music Resource Center.
I
or
can talk about this
PMRC,
forever, but let
alongside
Matt Clown
Susan
do it.
Baker, Sally Nevius, and Pam Howard. Tipper
Right.
Gore began this crusade after hearing the vulgar lyrics of the song "Darling Nikki" by Prince. The main goal of the PMRC was to implement a rating system for music, similar to that which is used for film.
Right.
They wanted warning labels to warn of
5
explicit
bags.
content like sex, drugs, violence, and of course, the occult.
Uh-oh.
The group specifically flagged heavy metal music and
Right.
its use of pentagrams, hell, and demons in its imagery, considering it a genuine pathway toward
It's true.
occult influence.
That was
The
true.
PMRC created a list known as the Filthy 15. It was a list of 15 songs that they considered to be...
I'm sorry to break this, but I was gonna say this. Isn't it so funny how, like, in the 80s, alluding to sex could be, like, the worst thing ever, and now you listen to, like, contemporary music, you know, it's like, dude, come on. I think the sort of, for me, you remember that song? And I'm like, fuck you. Remember that song? And I'm like, you can swear on the radio? And now it's like, you know, we got that wet ass punani, you know what I mean? Like, things have changed so much.
morally reprehensible for their content. 9 of the 15 songs were on the list for reasons related to sexual content.
Can't show this on stream.
But
Can't show
2
this on stream.
of the songs on the list were there specifically for references to the occult. Those songs were Possessed by Venom
Right.
and Into the Coven by Merciful Fate. All of this
Hell yeah.
culminated in a September 1985 Senate hearing, which had musicians such as Frank Zappa and Dee Snider from Twisted Sister testifying against the proposal.
Let me just add a little extra encore on top of that. You also had Rob Halford, because Tipper Gore and the crew said, Better By You, Better By Me. That song, if you put in reverse, it was like suicidal or some shit like that. And it was complete nonsense. So they had Rob Halford sing in court. And get this, I'm not even kidding about this. Rob Halford's exhale at the end of Better By You, Better Than Me, was apparently do it, as in like telling kids, hey, put a gun in your mouth. And he's like, what? It's like, does that exhale mean that? It's like, no, that's me breathing.
It's on an album when they buy when a child buys an album.
Well, quite simply, as a parent myself and as a rock fan, I know that when I see an album cover with a severed goat's head in the middle of a pentagram between a woman's legs, that it's not the kind of album I want my son to be listening to.
Right.
You really believe it? I believe it.
Hope you Rob Halford.
You're an idiot. Tell you what, kiss my how do you like that?
Thank you, Zappa.
The hearing didn't result in government-mandated ratings, but the recording industry decided to agree to voluntarily begin using a parental advisory label.
That's right. Yes.
The significance of the PMRC hearings goes beyond the sticker. They helped push the idea of dark hidden forces within genres like heavy metal to the forefront of the US public. This led many parents to believe it was a real pipeline to actual satanic activities.
Why the banana? Oh, we're going reverse now!
In the early 90s, the crusade against music continued in this fashion with...
Can I just say this? I don't want to interrupt the fantastic presentation of Matt Clown, but I quote Bill Hicks here, where, you know, if you were to play your records backwards, listen to Led Zeppelin backwards, I quote him almost verbatim here, but if you listen to your records backwards, you are the fucking devil, okay?
fears of satanic messaging being subliminally inserted into pieces of music. These supposed messages could only be heard when the record was played in reverse, a phenomenon known as backmasking.
Right.
Many musical acts, like Led Zeppelin and Judas Priest, were accused of leaving these messages in their songs. Judas Priest even had a court case due to one of these alleged messages.
Better than you, better than me. You can say what I only can see.
Thank you.
The theory was that musicians were secretly recording satanic messages, then reversing them so they'd be undetectable to someone listening, but still able to register in their brain subliminally.
Right.
Many preachers held sermons where they would play records in reverse, trying to prove hidden messages. All in all, though, this is just complete bullshit.
Oh, really?
The
now?
human brain isn't wired in a way to process reverse speech.
Really?
Without them being given a prompt of what they're supposed to hear. Most people listening to music in reverse just hear garbled noises, as opposed to the purported satanic messaging.
Like a David Lee. Green Needle. Yeah. Right. Yeah, neat. Laurel. Hey now.
Despite
Can I show
the
this on
moral
stream?
crusade against music, vulgarity thankfully never left music.
Asses.
And artistic visions were never compromised.
It's true.
Even as time went on, music slowly became more and more vulgar. In the early 2000s,
became crappy.
songs like Play by David Banner pushed sexuality to the max. It wasn't just men pushing the envelope of sexual content in music.
I'm sorry. Why did she fart in the bathtub? You know, I will say this. It has always been a thing. It has always been a thing. It has always been a thing. Because you have to remember in the 50s, Elvis, like, rotated his hips and people instantaneously ejaculated. The pure satanic evil of pelvis could not be contained. You know, and now it's just, you know, hey.
The song WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion was
Are we
not
talking
only a
about
chart
this?
topper, but it brought the topic of vulgarity in music back into the limelight. There are even musicians today, like rapper Cupcake, where their image is based on how vulgar they can get. However,
really?
none of these vulgar songs could hold a candle to the most vulgar song written in the past 20 years. Wope by Vargskelethor. Sexual depravity doesn't even begin to describe this song. Not a single radio station across the globe has had the gall to play this utterly degenerate piece of song.
Yeah.
Despite the envelope of vulgarity and music being pushed beyond its limits, there are still cases today of musicians being frowned upon and attacked for their use of satanic imagery.
Was
Rapper
there satanic
Lil
stuff
Nas
on
X
Fast and
put
Six?
as much
Yes.
satanic imagery in his music video for Montero to be provocative and drum up this exact reaction from religious enthusiasts, even going so far as creating a line of Satan shoes.
Yes,
More
there was blood in
recently,
the sneakers,
band
right?
Twin Temple were removed from Charlie Crockett's tour for their use of satanic imagery.
Uh-oh.
As for satanic panic,
Yes, this guy!
What are you doing out of your clown cage?
I'm just working on something for Joey.
I'm just working on something for Joey. Did I tell you to leave your cage?
No, but...
No is right. Get back in your cage. Those commercials aren't gonna watch themselves.
But I...
Don't make me repeat myself. I will cut your clown kibble rations in half if you talk back again.
Hey.
Good. Now do something funny for me before I leave. All right, back to work, clown. Don't let me catch you outside of your cage without my permission again.
Hold on. Fucking sneak job by Vinny here. What the fuck? Oh my god. Wow. That just happened, everybody. Okay, well, clown kibbles.
As for Satanic Panic, its spread continued throughout the 80s thanks to multiple sources, but predominantly daytime talk shows.
Right.
Geraldo Rivera's 1988 special, Devil Worship, Exposing Satan's Underground, drew one of the largest audiences in television history for a documentary special.
This stone pony from Kansas City is named Spike.
The upside down cross is a symbol of Satan.
You want to try that again? Well, this right here is upside down cross. It's a fucking circle.
Ozzy is a rock and roll singer, and most acid rock is involved with Satantism.
What about the issue of responsibility? What about the whole thing about
Ozzy?
guilt? Do you feel responsible?
I don't feel guilty. I feel kind of persecuted by everybody because.
Get him to bed. Get Ozzy to bed. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing on this show, man.
I'm not a bad guy. My intentions are not to harm anyone. In fact, it's directly the opposite. Like when people come to my concerts, I want them to have a good, fun evening out, you know. And it seems to me that a lot of people judge the book by the cover more so, and they write things about me where they don't even know what they're talking about, you know.
Other daytime hosts, such as Oprah and Larry King, also interviewed so-called survivors of Satanism, continuing to propel the panic throughout the nation. But even the United States wasn't the only country affected by the panic. Other countries, including the Netherlands, the UK, and even New Zealand, had similar cases of purported satanic rituals. Eventually, the panic began to wind down. Many of the criminal cases were easily debunked by academics. Recovered memory therapy came under scientific criticism. Researchers would demonstrate how easily false memories could be implanted through suggestive questioning. Convictions were overturned, one by one, slowly. The general moral panic around pieces of art like heavy metal and fantasy games also began to die down.
Oh, war.
There were, of course, some religious pastors who continued to preach the evils of those types of media.
I was gonna pause on the guy super bald, but then, you know, Jarvis here, the pastor, you know, by the way, I hope this appears in the clip. Who here has not seen this particular clip of this guy? It's one of the funniest Satanic Panic things ever. Me. Okay, so I kind of forgot what he said, but it's fucking insanity. He's talking about, he's basically like cherry picking things from like Pokemon and saying like, yeah, it's demonic and shit like that. But he's talking about the original like anime crew, talking about Misty, Ash, and Brock, and he has a big problem with Misty, and I quote, you know what? Let's watch it after this. Okay?
And even some who began preaching against other forms of media, like video games. For the most part, the modern morality witch hunt ended. Satanic Panic flourished thanks to the fear of parents and a media circuit that made fear and outrage profitable. The gullibility of the general populace helped push these ideas, just like the fear of the community in Salem, Massachusetts. Using witchcraft, then Satanism, as scapegoats. People used fear to get what they wanted out of both situations.
I love the SpongeBob clips.
Maybe because it's easier to blame a single boogeyman as a collective than to face the many separate evils as society. It's important to remember events like the Salem witch trials and the Satanic Panic as moments of mass hysteria, and remember that it can just as easily happen again with a new boogeyman at the center.
Well, there you go, everybody. Wonderful. Is anything at the end? Oh! Well, very, very cool thing from Matt Clown here. I did not expect such a in-depth sort of read of that. That's really cool, man. Very, very, very cool. I mean, this is nothing new to me, but before we begin, this is one of my favorites. Now, everybody's seen the Everything is Terrible video of, and when your friend pulls out his .45 and starts shooting his friends, you say, why? Why? Y'all need to know there's a demon out there called Jigglypuff. Why? We all seen this one. This one is a little more obscure. This one is way fucking funnier, in my opinion. This guy is such a wonderful scammer. All right.
Now, a lot of things come over from the Orient. A lot of things come over from the Orient. And
well, perhaps better haircuts.
Some things have a big impact on us, and some things don't.
How about vegetables, you fat tub of shit?
I can't think of anything that come over from the Orient that actually had a big impact or a phenomenon type craze other than Godzilla.
The greatest threat
new that's come over to the United States and has actually captured the minds and the imagination of every single child. And
by the way, I'm not apologizing for that. This guy is a fuckhead, okay? So anyone that's like, hey, that's a little mean. This guy is scum, okay?
You know what? It's not new at all. Japanese kids have been watching this thing since 1995. It started.
Well, actually, no, because the anime debuted in 97, I believe. So you make research better now. Now, I'm not going to bore you enough with this stuff, but I'm just going to show you some highlights, how insane this gets.
Okay. Now, this thing is actually called Polyworld, but they actually had another name for it before they renamed it.
Yes.
When this creature first came out, it was called Hypno. And they changed it to Polyworld to make it a little more innocent. But you see, what it actually does is it's supposed to be able to mesmerize and hypnotize its enemies. And you can see how that would happen. That starts spinning around, and it's just like one of those hypnotic wheels that they use to hypnotize.
Right.
And you see up here in the top, here's a creature, an alligator-type creature over here, dragon. Kind of a funny duck-billed thing down here. And this is an interesting character over here. This character over here is called Mewtwo.
Yes.
And Mewtwo looks like an alien. If you look at him real carefully, he looks like an alien. But you know, the first thing that I noticed about that thing is, when I looked at it, and I looked at those eyes, I said, you know what? That kind of looks like the things that we used to pray to inside that circle.
What?
Now, you notice that he has a particular salute that he's given. And he's in this pose. Every time that you see Mewtwo, he's in.
Now, what he's doing, y'all, here, he's doing the give me the chocolate milk gesture with his hands. Now, this salute is known as the 11th circle of hell when you reach for the chalky milk.
This pose. Now, he has 3 fingers. And those 3 fingers are always sticking out like that.
Right.
Now, he doesn't have 5 fingers like we do. He has 3. But if they were the 3... on us, they'd be this.
Oh!
And that doesn't mean hook 'em horns. Doesn't mean I love you. Doesn't mean one more. It means hail Satan. It's the
I knew it!
Satanic salute that all Satanists identify themselves with.
Guys, horns up! Let's get identified! Who is in league with Satan tonight? Satan, please make me a sandwich right now, because I can go for a ham sandwich. Okay.
And it says here, you look here, it says for many kids, it's now an addiction. Very
well, anyway, here's one of my favorite bits about. So he goes into Yu-Gi-Oh, this is bad, blah, 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 blah. He's talking about the crew here. And this is one of the funniest things. By the way, yeah.
Ash. Typical woman. Same age as what Ash is. Okay? And she's described as Ash's companion, and listen to what it says about her. She's headstrong and stubborn, constantly arguing with Ash. Typical woman.
You know, even if you were sitting in that crowd in that church, I think you'd be looking over to your husband and be like, what? Huh? Huh?
No, just kidding.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. JK. Anyway, he keeps on going here about, you know, this, it's all this. And then he starts talking about different, like, I think somewhere here, it was also, like, describing the types of the energy cards. And he was saying, like, yeah, water type means bad. Because all Satanists use water magic. Yeah, here we go. Oh, my God.
Used to make these monsters bigger and better. I want you to see them.
Plus of a fucking Viagra ad.
I hope you can see them from where I am. I'm going to hold it out here so hopefully you can see it. Look at the yellow.
Ah.
What do you see? Lightning bolt.
That guy in the crowd. That's a lightning bolt. I was like, good job. Oh. What do y'all see in this yellow? I see urine.
Look here. All-seeing eye. Everybody see that?
I see.
Up here is the clenched fist.
With my eye.
Symbol for rebellion, anarchy.
And also the universal sign for fisty time. Yes.
Right down here is a powerful witchcraft symbol where my finger is. Powerful witchcraft symbol, and it's a symbol for fire.
Ah! And fire, like, hurt.
Down here is another powerful witchcraft symbol. Actually, a New Age symbol. They call a New Age symbol for Earth.
420! Weed lettuce! Satan.
Okay, which is a green leaf. And down at the bottom here, this blue ball down in here is the symbol for energy of water.
Yeah, okay.
And water transforms into wind.
Right.
Earth, wind, and fire.
September. And that's bad. Pop music bad.
3 basic elements of all witchcraft, parents. And I'm going to ask you, parents, grandparents, concerned aunt and uncles, friends, do you think...
Why the fuck is this guy doing a sermon in front of Superman's crystal fucking hideout? Alright? Why the fuck are we in, like, Antarctica, you know, summoning, Superman?
They put that in there by coincidence.
No.
Do you think they just built this game, put these on there, and said, hey, let's just put those symbols on there. They look cool. Kids won't know what they are, but they'll like them because they look cool. Or did they put them on there because they know what the meaning of each one of those symbols is?
Yes.
And they want to desensitize our children to seeing those symbols so much that when they see them in other things, hey, no big deal. There is a devised plan going on for the battle of our children's minds.
A little ironic, like, you know, I mean, I would be kicked out of this church by saying, like, yeah, but isn't that what you're doing right now? Kind of like, you know, ironically doing the same thing. You're like telling us what to believe, you know, instead of like, you know, doing our own thinking.
There's a war going on right now.
And the only way we can achieve it is we're heading down to Cece's for that shit buffet pizza, because this guy looks finna hungry.
The children, because Satan wants them really bad. Who better to serve the Antichrist than the youth? And the whole object is to catch them while they're young. Remember the remember the Pokemon motto? Gotta catch them all?
Yeah.
Who do you think feels that way? It's the enemy. Gotta catch them all. Gotta get them while they're young. Gotta induct satanic doctrine. Gotta put these symbols in their spirits. Gotta put these monsters in their heads.
This guy should have been a wrestling, I was gonna say a wrestling commentator, right? Put a cowboy hat on him, or he could have been a wrestler himself, you know?
Gotta mess up their dreams. Gotta mess up their reality.
All right, anyway. So yeah, this goes on and on, but yeah, he talks about this, he talks about that, and he talks about, you know, all these bad things, right? But yeah, Boy, oh boy, you can watch this whole thing on yourself and be like, holy shit, shut up.
Pikachu 316.
But, here's the great thing about this. Ghoul. The great thing about this is if you had to bullshit your way and scam him with your book, because he's obviously selling some sort of book here at the end, and you were to give 10 minutes to make some bullshit up how Pokemon is bad, here's what I would say. I'm just gonna LARP for a second here. Let's take is it Magic the Gathering? All right, let's use this. Okay.
Now, what you all see down here is a Pokemon. Now, the word P in Pokemon can also mean different things, like pussy. Now, pussy, as you know, is not in the Bible, right? And as you can see right here, we have a Mew3 right now. Now, Mew3 was cloned. Now, if y'all heard of cloning, let me tell you something. Mewtwo was cloned, and this was cloned even more, because when you go down and you use strength on the truck, that ramps as fuck. You see where I'm going with this? So I'm saying that when you're down there getting that Pokey Rush and EV stats, that's the devil talking. Now, do y'all taking notes? That's a red laser dot. That's for kitty cats. And what did I say earlier? Pussy. All right.
There are people who unironically agree with that. You see, here's the deal. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the human psyche, but I'll say this: I think a lot of people that find truths in things because they're desperate to believe something, and it has some slight connection. They're like, "That's the proof right there," and they don't really think about it, right? So it's. And and I'm gonna say something a little bit pointed to. I think a lot of people that were sitting in this church wasn't necessarily bad people. These people just wanted a community of like-minded individuals because they were lonely and scared. And when something was painted out to be the devil, Pokemon's the devil, they could all hold hands and be like, "All right, we have something to stand for here," right? And obviously these were parents and they want to protect their children. It's just so misguided, it's like, no, this isn't it, so, yeah, I don't know, man, these are adults, so, yeah, but listen, adults are basically, nobody knows what the fuck we're doing, right, and common sense is not as common as you think, but, from my own experience with all this stuff, the whole conundrum of it all is that I asked my parents why they believed in so much satanic panic. This is many, many Decembers ago, and they basically told me what I told you, is that they were just kind of fooled by what was meant to be right and wrong, because they were told it was right and wrong. And, they didn't really reflect on, is Pokemon really the devil? These Pokemon cards really from, Asia with satanic intent? It's okay, they are, So I think it's just a combination of being scared and kind of wanting to belong or something like that. I'm not defending any of this stuff, but I also think it's fascinating that children's toys like this could be interpreted as, yeah, this is the Antichrist, But I fuck like a beast. Yeah, maybe we get to that tonight. However, that's just a little anecdote of this. Now we have gotten all of the intro stuff out of the way. Now you know where we're standing at, and where we're we're ready to roll. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first video of tonight is called Good Evening Brazil.
Da vara da infância e juventude.
What?
Se viciadas.
Okay.
Iludidas.
Okay.
Hipnotizadas.
Okay.
Por essa palhaçada.
Clownery.
Por essa indecência. Por essa figura de mau gosto ou figuras de mau gosto.
Okay.
Pera lá.
Hang on.
Brincadeira apenas inocente, não.
Not a harmless game.
Brincadeiras que induzem a violência. Brincadeiras que ensinam como bater, como matar. Alto lá.
Wait a minute. This fucking guy. Is this like the Brazilian brother of the guy with the mullet? Typical woman. Like, what the fuck? Few years later, this guy fled to Brazil, you know?
Eu vou fazer na quinta-feira um programa especial denunciando estas... Denunciando.
Uh-huh.
Estas...
Estas!
Vou denunciar. Vou mostrar.
Shit. Okay.
Estou mostrando isso para psicólogos. Estão abobados.
Time to duel.
Estou mostrando isso para prefeitos e cidades. Estão abobados.
sorry, but the context what he's saying sounds like he's showing off his rare, like, Exodia, and they're like, whoa! Can you roll that back a little bit?
Vou mostrar. Estou mostrando isso para psicólogos. Estão abobados.
Abobados!
Estou mostrando isso para prefeitos e cidades. Estão abobados.
Okay. Let's see where this is going.
André, obrigado. Você fez o que você prometeu. Vou
trazer
pais testemunhando que...
Sorry, it sounded like it said bice in Swedish.
Você fez o que você prometeu. Vou trazer pais...
Okay.
André, obrigado. Você fez o que você prometeu. Vou...
Hey, Mr. Brazilian guy, what would you like to have for supper?
Trazer pais...
Okay, I'll get on that right now.
Testemunhando que depois dessas figuras entrando em casa, os filhos mudaram radicalmente pra pior.
The fucking orchestra from 2001: A Space Odyssey here. Rum bum bum. Like, what the fuck?
Bons alunos se tornando péssimos alunos e achando barato.
I love this.
Crianças pequenas chutando canela de mão maior.
What the fuck?
Na escola inferno fuzuê.
Hellhole, what are you saying, man?
Tem que cuidar.
What the fuck?
Tem que estar em cima. Tem que educar. Nós somos pais pra isso.
We have to educate. Bice! Oh, fuck.
Senhoras e senhores.
Right.
Está no ar o... Boa noite, Brasil!
Good evening, Brazil. Oh, holy shit! You're saying that not practice black magic, just perform some fucking satanic shit right now, man?
Esses jogos que viraram uma febre no Brasil já movimentam 3 bilhões de dólares no mundo inteiro.
That's a lot of dollars, man.
Nós estamos sendo usados, com certeza. Eu disse dólares, eu não disse real. Eu disse 3 bilhões de dólares. 9...
What is this music from? What fucking obscure Sega CD JRPG is this?
Bilhões de reais.
Bilhões de...
Alguém está brincando com as nossas crianças e hoje nós vamos ter pelo...
Apparently it's from RoboCop 2. What the fuck?
Pelo menos em São Paulo não basta, eu acho. Por isso é que eu estou abrindo mais um. Boa noite, Brasil!
Wow.
O vício das crianças nesse tipo de jogo...
What year is this? Did anybody see this from Brazil?
Atrapalha estudos, tira concentração...
Can I say this? What the fuck is going on in Brazil? Brazil, you guys produce some fucking wicked fucking insanity sometimes. It's like... I didn't know Satanic Panic was a thing in Brazil, but the UFO shit in Brazil is some of the most powerful stuff ever. It's like, you know, flying saucer, and there's a guy on top of it, like, throwing it back. And it's like the most amazing expose of it ever, and it just turns out it's a dust on a lens, you know?
Gera imensa e intensa agressividade.
This from 2003,
Algumas escolas
okay.
já proibiram a brincadeira até mesmo na hora do recreio. Vejam isso.
Os nomes dos monstros, as crianças sabem de cor.
Oh, look at that Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dragão preto de olhos vermelhos, dragão amaldiçoado, Jimbakudan.
Mas por trás dessa simples brincadeira,
behind it all,
eles aprendem estratégias com vocabulário nada convencional.
The unusual.
Qualquer carta derrota, elas vão pro cemitério.
Graveyard!
É o jogo do poder.
Power
o
game.
Forte ganha do mais fraco.
Okay.
Uma febre entre a garotada. As cartas de Yu-Gi-Oh! Viraram comércio paralelo até dentro da escola.
Começaram a trazer dinheiro para um colega comprar, porque era mais barato. Aquele que...
Betty White!
Que achava que tinha mais que o outro, acabavam brigando no pátio. Então, assim, se tornou uma febre nociva à brincadeira.
De olho nesse vício e preocupadas com o comportamento das crianças, as escolas criaram regras para proibir a brincadeira que começou dentro de casa. Gilberto, nessa escola que fica...
Where the fuck is the outrage for this kind of stuff today? Alright. Where the fuck is the outrage today when toddlers are like vaping Mango Boo Boo Blast, or they're getting their parents' credit cards to donate laughing discos to these slime balls on YouTube? Where the fuck is the outrage for real now? Nobody gives a shit anymore.
Localizada na zona leste de São Paulo, as brincadeiras com as cartinhas do Yu-Gi-Oh! Foram totalmente proibidas. No lugar disso, a escola colocou à disposição uma atividade construtiva, onde a garotada aprende noções de tecnologia, física, raciocínio e conhecimentos gerais.
Okay. Right. Okay, so you're instead of Yu-Gi-Oh! Talking Lego. Okay? However, take notice what he's saying.
Onde a garotada aprende noções de tecnologia, física, raciocínio e conhecimentos gerais.
They're becoming Padawans. Okay? The new Star Warriors of the Star Wars is beginning, okay?
Esse daqui, sendo pedagógico, daria uma nota 10.
10 out of 10, you know?
Segundo jogo de cartas, onde há competição, há disputa, há violência, seria uma nota 0, né?
A psicóloga do colégio fez uma análise sobre os efeitos do jogo e chegou
I was gonna make a desperate joke, but I'm like, this joke sucks. I was like, Doria!
Conclusão.
Eles querem sempre buscar mais conquistas, né? A conquista do poder. Na verdade, é uma disputa, é um trabalho que tem que ser bem olhado, inclusive dentro até de valores, né, familiares.
Well, it's got all fashion values to see on TV.
Como que as pessoas observam isso.
Dona Adriana sabe muito bem disso. Vendo o Boa Noite Brasil e ouvindo o alerta do Gilberto sobre as
cartas. Well, that's a little skewed, right? Saying like, oh yeah, the good morals are coming from us, but whatever.
Ela percebeu que a discórdia entre os dois filhos tinha uma explicação.
Oh yeah?
Nós começamos a ligar os fatos. O Gilberto falando de irmãos que nunca havia brigado. Irmão menor chutando o maior.
Right, this was the Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
E começou a falar das figuras que eram demoníacas.
Okay. No. Guys, I wasn't gonna say it, and you all saying Princess Diana. Fucking guys, come on.
Irmão menor chutando o maior. Saindo no tapa, e começou a falar das figuras que eram demoníacas.
Gustavo tem 4 anos. Apesar da pouca idade, sabe melhor do que ninguém como jogar o Yu-Gi-Oh! Ele coleciona as cartas, mas gosta mesmo é do videogame. PlayStation?
Vou matar!
I'm going to kill!
Deixa os carrinhos e bonecos na prateleira e fica...
Dude, you... Little child... Fucking hell, man, you're on TV, alright? Have you no idea what's around you, dude? You're playing Vice City. You don't run over people. You say it's a traffic simulator. For fuck's sake, man. Making us all look bad.
Acho que a gente tem que prestar mais atenção, não comprar para eles ficarem quietos e dar sossego. Acho que a gente tem que prestar mais atenção.
Let's see, what is the responsibility to be a parent? Let's see here. If my children are fighting, Do I set a good example by saying don't do that? Like, no, it's these plastic fucking cards. Shit. Now, if this was 2026, the solution would have been iPad. And that would actually have been good.
Atenção, sim.
Por favor.
Please.
Por favor, produção.
Okay. Yeah, obrigado, Dr. Phil or whatever.
Eu quero a fala e a cena do menino jogando videogame. Eu quero som, muito som.
Turn that shit up
para que
louder.
ninguém saia deste teatro hoje alegando ignorância no que vê e no que ouve. Quer ver? O que a criança fala quando tá jogando videogame?
What does he say? What does he say?
Não, segura isso aí, eu estou perguntando pro auditório. O que a criança fala quando tá jogando videogame? Não, eu perguntei aqui. Agora pode soltar, por favor, em alto e bom som.
Mas gosta mesmo é do videogame.
Vou matar!
Deixa os carrinhos e bonecos
Pode parar.
na prateleira.
Essa criança não pode saber o que ela tá falando.
I thought there was the footsteps. It was like there was an earthquake going on.
Teólogo Alexandre Farias Torres.
I trust this guy.
Estas cartas ensinam magia negra, teólogo.
Sim, sem dúvida.
We have it. Fucking hell, we have it. Can't disprove him. He's a doctor. He has a theoretical degree in black magic. Fuck. Proof.
Em cima.
This video is real. Real.
A magia negra ensina a criança a resolver os seus problemas no duelo.
Wait a minute. Because we've been doing comparisons. We've been doing comparisons all night. I'm sorry. Louis Anderson is live with Louis. Sorry. Fuck. Cue it up.
Na força do braço, isso nós estamos podendo ver no trânsito, quando há uma buzina, a pessoa sai do lado de fora e dá um tiro na cabeça do outro. E o que nós vamos fazer com as nossas crianças hoje? As nossas crianças precisam de brincadeiras. Eu digo que eu não sou contra jogos.
Oh, he's not against games. He's saying like, yo, listen, it's all about that Digimon, you know? Talking about that Monster Rancher, man.
Eu tenho desde o Odyssey.
I've got consoles from the Odyssey. What, the fucking Magnavox? Okay, my main man repping here, okay.
Desde o Odyssey até o PlayStation 2.
Okay, but...
Porque eu tenho 3 filhos e jogo com eles sim, Campeonato Brasileiro, mas eu creio que
Of course, the good game would be the soccer game, right?
O Brasil precisa estar alerta para esse tipo de jogo, para esse tipo de satanismo que está totalmente aí fantasiado. E essa criança pode sim ir para a magia negra.
Well, now we know. Now we fucking know. Okay? Now, sometimes Joel is a little morbidly curious about what are these people up to these days, right? And I always think, like, you know, for a lot of the, satanic panic people that were former Satanists, like, what the fuck are they doing now? Turns out a lot of them were actors. And a lot of the other pastors that had the Pokemon outrage in the 90s and stuff like that, they suddenly disappear and they change their names. Kind of odd, isn't it? But, so that they're on OnlyFans. More like only scams, you know what I mean? Nintendo got him. Only clams. This has been fascinating so far, guys. Kind of a weird segment, but I love watching these like old VHS tapes of like Because this shit is like, as funny as this is, it's also horrible to watch. You know why? Because this is the, you can link all of this shit out into the reason, like, your video games were taken away or things you enjoyed was because of people like this. You know what I mean? Like, your parents saw this, and then that led down to a slippery slope of yep. And it's almost like, I bet it's like cathartic for some people to be like, yeah, they were all full of shit. They were all full of shit, you know? Parents ate this shit up. It's a Binding of Isaac, you know? This ruined so many childhoods. It was like flies to shit here, man. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, you know it's bad when it even reached Sweden, man. You know, my parents took the copy of Diablo 1 borrowed from my friend. Oh, that must have been awkward. There we go. There's some truth to raising kids right, but it's not about fighting Satanism. Oh yeah, absolutely. As I said earlier, man. Like, you know, as a parent, like, you raise your children with good morals and ethics and, you know, and all that stuff. But when you desperately have to, like, find something that's evil and bad, it's like, yeah, the kids like this stuff. It must be evil. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I dread the day in 100 years, if I ever become a parent, I'll say this: a lot of the mistakes my parents did, I'm gonna do the complete reverse of. Right? That doesn't mean that I'll be a perfect parent, but I'll be like, listen. When little friend is on the PlayStation 6-7, I know it's never going to be because of the devil. It's because I had to buy the new PlayStation thing because I'm a sucker and I gotta have new Madden, you know. So Madden, Satan, connection, you know. Someone said you already a parent and you have 3,603 children. No. No. You guys aren't children. You guys are children from another marriage that I have to pay alimony for. All right. I don't want the fucking alimony, but here we are with the alimony. So, all my money gone. So fuck. Anyway, guys, I'll be right back. Sit tight. We got more Satanic Panic coming up, so don't go nowhere. When I come back, it's always auto playing. We're not gonna watch this again, but cool, man. All right, guys. Speaking of Satanic Panic, we're gonna go from Brazilian video games, you know, videojuegos, into well, we're gonna see Loudwire's insane Satanic Panic moments.
The psilocybin mushroom.
What? Oh, okay, I skipped too much in this already. Okay, here we go. Mushroom? Okay. Satan's Underground. This is Geraldo, by the way. Geraldo was, it was like, you know, Ricky Lake. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm really dating the streams, showing my own age here. Remember Ricky Lake? Ricky Lake was huge in Sweden. It was Ricky Lake for me, but back in the day, it was Geraldo. And Geraldo was another scammer, I believe. Dr. Luigi over here. And I believe his career ended when he got hit by a chair live on TV. Okay. Okay.
That's the church of a preacher named Roy Masters.
That's a vampire. That's a vampire. We have a whole different problem here.
Come out. No, I won't let her go. No.
Real Satan? Real Satan?
Exorcisms of the devil appear just as sincere, far out.
I think it's a stick.
And dramatic.
You've lost your power. Get out of here.
With a background.
Dude, sometimes I just want to go to one of these, like, you know, places. You just pretend to be possessed. You know, I'll practice my demon voice. You know, I'll be like, you know, Mr. Pastor, you know, lately, you know, I haven't done my homework. You know, I've been flicking boogies at the teacher and stuff like that. And, you know, when it gets the big stick out, that's when I go, it's me, the devil, you'll never get me. You know.
In show business rather than theology. Show business rather than theology. Indeed,
okay.
the Army does officially recognize Satanism as a legitimate religion. It supplies chaplains with this guide for ministering to the satanic soldier. Some charge...
Is this like YouTube poop? Dude, Macklin, what is this?
Army bases have become sanctuaries for devil worshippers.
What? What? But the Satanic Army, wouldn't that be KISS technically?
And the graffiti.
666, the sign of the devil. Over here, a bloody skull and crossbones.
That was a fucking giant penis. Like doof. That's papyrus. That's papyrus, man. that's come on. Oops, sorry.
The devil appeared just as sincere, far out, and dramatic.
Lost your power.
You get out of here. With a background in show business rather than theology. Show business rather than legitimate religion.
Okay, it's gonna be loud again. I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry about this.
For ministering to the satanic soldier. Some charge that army bases have become sanctuaries for devil worship.
Fuck.
And the graffiti.
666, the sign of the devil. Over here, a bloody skull and crossbones.
Right. Oh.
This is a pentacle. Interesting thing about this pentacle is it's an upright pentacle. Let me see.
You drew that. You fucking drew that. You had some chalk and you drew on a tree.
Well, it's actually fairly fresh. This is how gangs talk to each other.
What is with the fucking haircuts? The other guy had a huge mullet. This guy is rocking the hockey hairdo all day.
Okay, but now this is how occultists talk to each other.
Again, penis.
This here is a psilocybin mushroom.
Oh.
So probably they had a psilocybin ritual.
Mike Wonky is a former Satanist.
I'm sorry, legendary troll.
Today he's a successful comedian, preaching Christian.
Well, I would add a couple of thousand, quotations around successful, but
Christianity in the form of humor. But back in the 60s, he was one of Satanism's high priests.
The things that you would see in a satanic altar.
He showed us what a satanic temple might resemble, and typical implements used to worship the devil.
The bones usually are used in a ceremony that calls for telling the future. I have an old 3-inch scar here on my wrist where my friends used to cut my arm open and bleed my blood into a cup.
So what do you do nowadays? I do stand-up. I do, gags. I do jokes.
And drink it mixed with wine and urine 4 times a year as a ceremony to Satan.
Drink your pee!
Okay, Satan. Drink your urine! Okay, sure.
In May of 1982, teenagers of a congregation in Topeka, Kansas, destroyed thousands of dollars.
Why are you using Clockwork Orange music?
Worth of records and tapes, which they felt contained the message of Satan. The
Fuck you, Smurfs on vinyl! Fuck you!
Christian concern sheds light on a more secular aspect of music listening. It's what you don't hear.
Oh, deal.
Certain parts of the men's uniforms all accentuate the genitals of a male.
Come on now. Well, I mean, hey now, he's right, but this is KISS we're talking about.
Faceless creatures in robes.
Here's a fun fact about Mob Rules, the second album with Dio singing. There's a part on Mob Rules in the bottom right that says "Kill Ozzy." Total bullshit, by the way, but there's cracks in the marble of the floor, and it somehow, quote unquote, says "Kill Ozzy." And people thought it said so because, Ozzy was out of the band, and was it 1984 Mob Rules came out? So yeah.
That, to me, would, from my study, certainly symbolize druids, which, of course, go back to Satan worship. In the bloodstains, there is very definitely, without any shadow of a doubt here, a face of Satan.
I thought I was going to talk about Ozzy.
For the purposes of this study, we will focus on the number 666 and its use in the Universal Product Code.
UPC codes and 666. This was a thing.
Most people don't realize that 80% of all toys on the market have a cultic influence, and these are the most...
This is one of my favorite clips because I think it's the guy who brings up Skeletor or something. And maybe, I forget, but maybe.
Popular.
It says here that it actually makes the wings move, so let me look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Reminds me a lot of that video with the twerking skeleton. Why won't it shut off?
Remember those verses in the book of Revelation about the flying beast with the riders on them?
This could actually be taken from Revelations.
You'll notice that they're depicted as blue with black lips.
I was making a Smurf joke earlier, but okay.
Well, isn't that interesting?
And you know what happens to you when you die? You turn blue and your lips turn black.
Smurfs has gone occultic.
Very much.
Yeah, take it from Weird Al here.
Much so.
Smurfs carry a homosexual connotation.
Can you go a little bit more into detail? Okay, what? 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 Yeah. Please.
I almost want to pull up this individual clip just for context. What the fuck are you talking about?
In that most of them are male.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
I believe so.
Snake Mountain. It's got an interesting little feature here. I'm going to turn it on. It can actually transform your voice from your regular voice to that of an occultic hero. Is that correct?
Oh, God, my ears.
Let me turn this on here. I think I'm getting it too loud. Skeletor, the master of the universe.
Good freeze frame. Good freeze frame.
And I've reverse thread the machine, and I'm going to play that exact piece of tape backwards now. Okay, I live with Satan, exactly. And
I live with Satan and rent is due, but fuckface doesn't want to split the money.
Then you'll hear there's power in Satan.
He will give you 666.
Yeah.
fucking grandma remembers the good old days of 1602. You know, and now she's finding out, oh, the 80s, man, it's shit's different now, you know what I mean? Dumbass grandma. If you're 555 and I'm 666. Oh, God, I want to see that again.
Exactly. And then you'll hear there's power in Satan.
206-565-2020. No. I don't want to be sold a book.
He will give you 666.
Yeah.
All right, well, now I'm more educated. I am way more educated. You know, now we know that Pokemon, evil, heavy metal, evil, mushrooms, evil, skeletons, evil, and Smurfs are apparently very evil too. I'm sorry, but so they thought that the Smurfs were gay because there was a lot of male Smurfs. What kind of logic is that? I mean, okay, well, by that logic, how many cartoons were gay then? Let's think about this. All of them. Maybe, I mean, listen. There was some women in the Flintstones, yes. But Barney and Fred, I'm saying they were rock fucking limp. They were going down and playing bowling. I don't think so. And besides, we all know that dinosaur, no in Bible, so I don't know, you know. And what does the lyric say? Gay old time. I'm on to you, Fred Flintstone. I've been told you've been very naughty, so let's get down and wrestle, you know what I mean? Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the next video here is called Michigan DeathFest.
To attend the concert to counsel kids on what he...
Oh, this has also been skipped, sorry, for some reason.
You're rocking and rolling in Jackson a week from Saturday.
They'll be doing it to the beat of a different drum.
Doing it?
Heavy metal music.
Ah! Oh fuck, Death Wish 1, I saw that movie.
The rock show Michigan DeathFest 1 is being staged at the Jackson
that was the devil, man.
Sports Arena. It was originally supposed to happen in Detroit, and the switch has some...
Ah! Oh God!
People in Jackson concerned the groups promote satanic worship. More on the developing controversy from Jay Cooney.
Okay.
What can city commissioners do when a DeathFest comes to town?
Leave.
Not much, it seems. Despite receiving some calls from people calling the festival a devil-worshipping event, commissioners say the promoters have done everything by the book. That doesn't mean they have to like it.
I'm totally against it.
The concert featuring...
Morbid Angel Sacrifice and... Okay, well, I know two of these bands. I know two of these bands.
7 bands from as far away as Florida and Maryland will take place here a week from Saturday. Ironically, that day has been set aside by commissioners as Jackson for Jesus Day, which has some ministers up in arms.
Watch reports, all of us on television, read about in the newspapers how...
Reverend Dennis Bozungi. Bozungi? Bozo? Rip Rev Dennis Bozo?
The testimonies of kids themselves left behind in writing.
This guy looks like he's made out of plastic. He looks like a mannequin.
Attributing their suicide or the mass murders that they've committed to listening to this music and going to these type of concerts.
Bozung and 8 other ministers plan to attend the concert to counsel kids
cool guy.
on what he says are satanic messages embedded in the...
Holy shit, look at that. He's got fucking, what's his name? The Tasmanian Devil!
Music.
The names of the bands participating in Michigan DeathFest 1 are interesting, to say the least. Sacrifice, Fatal, Morbid Angel, and Lucifer's Hammer are just some of the bands that will be in town August the 11th. But teenagers argue that the names are just gimmicks. Gimmicks to get them to buy records and go to concerts.
What about people that say that it's satanic, it's devil-worshipping music?
They just don't understand the music, that's all.
That's Kenny Perry. Will attend the party. Kenny will be at the party.
It's better than the slow music because slow music to me is like depressing and...
That's Jason Baker. He's the resident evil.
I don't like getting depressed or any of that, and I just think it's pretty cool.
Nothing satanic at all, you know.
That's Todd Cushman. All right, coincidence? I think not. Satanic letters.
We really don't go for that. We just think about scary things, you know, things that have gone in the past.
Todd Cushman is the lead singer of a local band called Lucifer's Hammer, one of the bands that's set to appear in DeathFest 1. His mother is the promoter of the concert, but she...
Let's look up Lucifer's Hammer right now, guys. Lucifer's Hammer... full album. Let's see if I like this. It's from that era, so I probably should like it. Oh, guys, they're still going. They put on an album in fucking 2018. All right, let's see what this is all about. Take a little listen. Oh, it's heavy metal. Like heavy metal. Okay. What the fuck? Is that really them? Lucifer's Hammer, okay. Wow. But that was really satanic and evil and awful, so, you know, now I need to brush my teeth.
Calls death metal a gimmick to sell tickets.
All it is loud, heavy metal. That's all it is. Very fast, loud.
Very fat music.
With band names like Sacrifice, Fatal, Deceased, and Morbid Angel. Why would anyone want them to come to town?
Once they came out with the flyer on the concert name.
That's Don't Trap. Don't trap you.
The concert.
Bro, that mustache. Dawn, listen, have you looked yourself in the fucking bathroom mirror? Man, Dawn.
I guess I was a little disappointed, I guess.
Well, this reverend was also disappointed because the day of the concert has also been proclaimed Jesus for Jackson Day, and now we'll have to spread 2 messages.
What is up with this guy? He looks like a fucking skinwalker. Like, seriously, like when this guy isn't talking to people and you put your ear up to his office, you start hearing like cockroach noises. I'm thinking of fucking the Men in Black. Like he looks like he's rotting.
We will be gathering together over there with the churches. After we talk to the kids, we will have prayer, and we will be singing our own songs.
There is no message really. It's just music.
Yeah.
The concerns are that young people in this community and elsewhere who are coming to Jackson, Michigan for something that is...
Now, there's a greater evil at play in Michigan. Michigan and Minnesota, how close are they? Sorry, my knowledge of states and places. Are they close to each other? They're bordering close enough. They're like 3 states away. But that's close enough for me. Did you know that Minnesota has a lot of Swedish people that migrated there in like the 1700s, 1800s or whatever? I'm saying the den of Eve resides over there. All right, so I think that there's like a queen alien bug that is just spawning evil. A little Swedish bug.
Perceived to be like devil worship or a cult kind of thing, and certainly that isn't anything that anyone in this community.
I always find it so cute that a lot of these people that like shat on heavy metal and stuff like that, what the fuck music did they listen to? Like I always imagine like, yeah, heavy metal is bad. Heavy metal is bad. And then you like listen to the shit that they were listening to, like fucking who did Tutti Frutti? They were all songs about fucking. They used to use nicer vocabulary. Little Richard, yeah. It was just like if you took the lyrics about love and stuff like that, it was really about just let me smell that booty.
Community would want to encourage.
They say all music has some meaning, but the heavy metal music set to play on the DeathFest stage doesn't mean devil worshippers are.
What year was this? This must have been when they released Spiritual Healing, which is very fucking ironic.
Hitting Jackson.
They shouldn't be taken seriously. Like if it said to go out and kill somebody, they wouldn't want people to actually go out and do it.
It's all just like I
oh, dude.
Want people to actually go out and do it.
It's not bad.
It's all just like I said, a hypothetical horror story. It's no more than like sitting around a campfire and telling ghost stories.
Hey, ghosts are shitty. Watch out for ghosts.
Now, here's the leader, TV 10 Action News.
90, okay.
Good evening, everyone. For weeks now, the city of Jackson has been preparing for a controversial concert called DeathFest 1. Well, now their wait is over. DeathFest 1 is underway at the Optimus Arena in Jackson.
Gonna stop them, man.
Now, some people claim tonight's music is filled with satanic messages, but as our Sheila Smoot tells us in this live report, before they went inside a religious...
I like how they're saying, this music is horrible for your kids and all that shit. Every single person they've interviewed has a mustache. Like these, I mean, yes, they're teenagers, but it's not like these are toddlers attending like a fucking death metal concert, like Goo Goo Gaga. Like Jesus, I mean, do you think it's time for them to maybe enjoy their own shit? I mean,
This group gave them a message of their own. Isn't that right, Sheila?
That's right, Suzanne. Today is Jackson.
Like, look at these dudes in the back.
Jesus Day, and like you said, it's also the Michigan.
Dude, if the devil were to be summoned, these guys could like power lift and RKO the devil,
That's what is going on right behind me in the Jackson Optimus Sports Arena here. It's billed as heavy metal at its finest, at its best. At
There
its
you go.
loudest, not
TV.
since Alice Cooper and Kiss played in this very same arena has there
Is that
been
Roddy
so much
Piper?
controversy, Suzanne. Also tonight, it's not just a battle of the bands. It's also a battle in beliefs. Those who believe that there
I
are
see a Morbid
satanical
Anal shirt.
overtones to this music here,
Morbid
and
Angel.
those who purely believe
Morbid
it's
Anal.
just music.
Oh, Forbidden,
Promoters of
Metallica.
DeathFest
Let's see how
say the
many.
heavy
Is that an
metal bands
obituary
that are on
shirt
the
I see?
concert lineup are just that, bands, and not worshippers of Satan. Members.
Wait, hang on. Kids? Dude, that's your uncle. Come on now. These small little children cannot decide for themselves.
Oh, I'm here for the heavy metal concert.
Or unless this is actually three babies doing the old trench coat technique where they're standing on each other's shoulders and they with like a pen on the upper lip.
The Jackson
Oh, we're full of heavy metal.
for Jesus committee say the music is fine, but it's the
Bob
lyrics
Gould.
that talk of death and dying that has them concerned. So concerned that members came out to spread what they call
Jesus.
a message about life.
We love music ourselves. In fact, we got a great thing going next weekend with a lot of Christian bands. It's the lyrics.
This guy's
in the
accent,
songs.
man.
I'm on the highway to hell. I mean, come on.
Are you here because your wife wanted you to be here? Because you seem to, not to stereotype this guy, but this guy seems like he would have a better time at the heavy metal concert.
I don't want to go there, and I don't want to see any of these guys go there.
Those who stood in line
thing,
were
buddy.
treated to different lyrics today as
This
they
is a
waited
bitchy
for the
crater.
doors of DeathFest to open. As Jackson for Jesus members sang
Is it bad that I
songs
can
of
recognize every
religion.
single shirt here?
At times, there were some verbal clashes by concert goers,
Uh-oh.
but mainly it was just a clash in ideas and beliefs.
If we're out there preaching for Satan, like they're preaching for God, we'd be thrown in jail. We'd be out of here. They'd arrest.
Look at these fucking guys. What do you mean kids are showing up? They're like 35. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? He's 12. Man, in the 90s, dude, what the hell? It's like when you watch old movies and, you know, these people are playing teenagers and they're like, why do you have gray in your hair? It's a Mr. Beast.
I don't think it's fair that they can come and try to ruin our show like this.
Sometimes there's a kid who may commit a murder because he listened to an album and he says he did it in the name of Satan, but come on, you know, that's like one in a million maybe.
Now they have the point, yeah, but we have ours too, and they won't listen.
Okay.
Well, Suzanne, you heard it right there. Ticket buyers and supporters and concert goers on the one hand, Jackson for Jesus members on the other hand. Nothing got out of hand here today, and everything seems to be going okay inside the building. Reporting live from the Jackson Optimist.
Hey, don't throw satanic symbols! V for Victor, or V for, very evil.
Sports Arena. I'm Sheila Smoot.
Okay. Right. Well, there you go. Michigan DeathFest 1. I'm gonna look this up. Michigan DeathFest. The historic, here you go. This is an AI overview from Google, so take this with a grain of salt. In fact, you do the entire salt jar. Michigan DeathFest was an underground extreme metal concert held in Detroit in '94, featuring bands like Gorguts and Broken Hope. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on. Hold the phone. Fuck that AI bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, I have something amazing to show you. Do you guys want to go? Still going. All right, what fucking bands are playing, man? Event info. Okay, well, who's fucking playing? Admission. Event schedule. Doesn't it happen yet? Or 2026? August 14th. Fuck, it's already played, but who's playing? Who's the billing? Is it the schedule? Hang on. Event schedule. Here we go. Green Jello Psycho Stick. Oh my god, Psycho Stick. Holy shit, guys. Let's go drink some beer. Beer. Okay. See here. I don't know a lot of these bands, but there's a band called Gore Pig, Squid Hammer, Let It Rot, Kill Crown, Casket Robbery. Sure. Yeah, still going strong, everybody. Well, all right, cool. Friday and Saturday, guys, be there. Oh, wait a minute, it's already been happening. Damn it. Well, okay. Anyway, next video we have here. Is let's see. It's this one. This is called Dark Lord Blood. Uh-oh.
Satanic black mass at which dog manure...
Slow down. Okay, slow down. Sorry, it was auto playing in the background. Okay. All right, here we go. Dog
How real is devil worship? Well, that's what my next guests will inform us.
Whose mom is this?
First, we have Dark Lord Blood. He's a...
Oh, excuse. This is how I'm mad at the guy that's always arguing in YouTube comments about stupid shit to look like. XX Dark Lord Blood.
7th generation Satanist.
7th generation?
Satanic worship goes back.
That's just one of the dudes from the fucking Mythic Dawn in Oblivion. You know, you were going around the Imperial City and suddenly, I want to kill you from Moloch Baal. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Actually, his great-great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Carl Benz.
He grew up with this. Dark Lord Blood, I mean, you've seen these rituals. What is it?
I'm sorry, is he wearing fucking boots of protection +2? What is this fit, dude? Alright, bro.
Well, it's a ritual of dying.
Dark Lord Blood. I wish his name was Dark Satanic Lord. I think the abbreviation would have been great.
They want to give something in a sacrificial sense to a demon, you know, such as to mimic the biblical sacrifice of Abraham.
Do Satanists look different? I mean, are all your friends Satanists?
No, I don't have any friends, but my...
Oh, come on. Shocking.
My acquaintances are, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I have here something, for instance, which is not really good for kids to see.
Ah, good old Dio.
I don't know if you could see it.
Sure.
But what it essentially depicts is the devil whipping a priest, this kind of imagery.
What about playing lyrics backwards? Have the...
Well,
if this guy starts saying, yeah, we take all of our modern heavy metal like Led Zeppelin and we play it backwards and we get spiritual power, then I know for sure that they got a random guy off the street said, hey, wear these sunglasses, okay? But let's see what he says.
Messages hidden in lyrics and things like that, you know, of that nature, sure. But, you know, the real thing, I think, is in the actual lyrics being played forward.
He wrote...
Right. I think that guy's real. Dark Lord Blood or whatever. Yeah.
To Jimmy Breslin, hello from the gutters of New York City, which are filled with dog manure, vomit, stale wine, urine, and blood.
Could you imagine doing the stream now? Hey, what's Joel doing tonight?
These were direct references to...
Stale wine. Guys, new bean boozle challenge. What is it? Cucumber or dog manure? Cupcake or vomit? What about cherry or stale wine? Could it be lemon or urine? Or could it be public execution or blood?
The satanic black mass at which dog manure, vomit, stale wine, urine, and blood are used in the desecration of the Catholic Mass.
And this kind of knife is being sold for that reason. There's something called an
But
empty.
it's also being sold for healthy reasons.
Man, what's healthy about selling a knife to this?
Did he just rip ass? I'm fucking done! Oh my god, dude! No! Did he just growl?
But it's also being sold for healthy reasons.
Man, what's healthy about selling a knife to this?
You're making the alpha very, very angry.
Oh god! Oh god! Jesus Christ! Save me!
Man, what's healthy about selling a knife to this?
What the fuck are we watching? Oh god! Oh dude! Oh dude! Oh dude! This is insane! This is insane!
And he's growling, you know. So I mean, people who growl kind of. I think one should be concerned about people that growl. But
you know, if this guy. By the way, this guy got scared. He got spooked. This guy got really spooked. All right, the alpha asserted dominance here. You know, the beta immediately cowered because the alpha asserted that sigma shit. He mugged him. You know what I mean? But what was he clapping? Was he trying to like get him out of a psychosis? Like wake up, back to planet Earth. You know, like was it like a Jesus thing or? Oh, for fuck's sake! You just know that the guy on the right. Let's say, okay, for the sake of argument, this guy is not a plant. This guy is for real, TM. Let's pretend. Do you think he was in the green room practicing that in front of the mirror over and over again? And he's like, and it's not working. Hang on. Damn it! I can't do it. Hang on. And it's like, hey, Dark Blood, are you almost ready? Yeah, hang on. Damn it! You know, and then eventually, like, fucking nailed it.
I want you to know your growling doesn't frighten me at all.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad I wasn't attempting to.
Thank you for.
He wasn't attempting to scare him. Do you think he was attempting to?
Man, what's healthy about selling a knife to this?
Seduce him. And he's like, fuck, just bend me over and split me like a coconut. I'm ready, man.
And he's growling, you know, so. I mean, people who growl kind of, I think people...
Do me like they do me on the Smurfs, you know what I mean? I'm talking Gargamel.
That's good, I'm glad I wasn't attempting to.
Thank you for being here. I'm Nola Roper, and this is...
You know what he's realized? This guy right here, I think... Where the fuck? Where have I seen this? Guys, I know what the fuck. I know why this is such an obvious plant, right? Ladies and gentlemen, these old dinosaurs that were parading against heavy metal and all that shit, they took one good look at crazy mass murderer evil, and it saw Ted Kaczynski and said, "That's our guy." Okay. I mean, come on. I mean, that's like they couldn't dress anyone up better. Oh god. Okay. Holy shit, no joke. You can actually hire this guy to send you a personalized video message. What do you mean? What do you mean? What, the Unabomber? But will he growl for me? Wait. Holy fucking shit. Ladies and gentlemen, rent a demon. Hire Dark Lord Blood, aka Craig, to put a curse or remove a curse using his dark powers. Back in the 1980s, Satanic Panic was sweeping the nation, and who did the talk show call someone they need a Satanist? Dark Lord Blood. Now I can summon DLB for your friend or loved one on special day. Mr. Lord Blood has an array of tricks on his victims, including special effects, a razor sharp wit, and you guess it, growling. This dude can seriously growl. To rent Dark Lord Blood, include a recipient's name, some fun facts about him. They're dentists, they dabble in Satanism. The occasion you're celebrating your deadline in the special instructions section on the shopping cart spree. And DLB will conjure up a recorded video message for them and send it to you as an MP4. Please allow approximately 2 weeks for your delivery of your MP4 file by email. We'll send it a day or two before your requested hand-in date. That's him today. That's Craig. That's Craig today. That's Craig. Guys, he works for Amazon. I think that's Amazon on the hat. I guess it didn't work out to work for the Satanic Church, so he had to work for Amazon.
The most evil of all! Yes! The Dark Lord Jeff Bezos! You know, with his evil reign on bitch.tv. You know, okay. Well, rent the demon. By the way, this is $100. This is $100. This is $100. Guys, I'm not saying anything, but best of 2026. I think. Wait, guy. Even higher. Remlasar, dude, lock in. Come on, man. Okay. 2 guests. Is that Mike Borchardt from American Movie? Holy shit! Is that the same guy? Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, so this is Cameo. This is fucking Cameo, guys. What a strange. Seriously, this is insane. However, I will say this. I think this basically found footage fest. I think this basically confirms this guy was playing them all. Unless, I mean, come on, this guy, come on, son. The Wii looks like a dildo. I mean, come on, Gears of War, Tears of War. All right, ABAP. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, come on, guys. Dark Lord Blood, aka Craig. This is a wild stream tonight. To put a curse or remove a curse using his dark powers. Right. Dark Lord Blood. How did the fuck did this happen? Honestly, if this guy isn't crazy, I'm going to get him for real. And I want to have a conversation with him first and be like, all right, listen. I'll be sincere with him too. Listen, I saw Dark Lord Blood on a Satanic Panic thing. And if he starts talking to me like, yeah, dude, this was in the 90s, dude. I was, like 19 and I just like pretended. And I had so much fun, you know, and if he's like a bro about it, awesome. But I'm gonna have problems with him because if I interact with him and he stays in character for the whole fucking thing, we're gonna have a problem. Because I'm like, drop the fucking kayfabe, okay? Stop it. I'm not a mark, okay? Listen, I'm not one of those guys. Drop the fucking act. Like, I'm on a call with him and he's like, yes, it is I, Dark Lord Blood. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. But the VAT sales tax that I'm gonna have to pay for this because it's international, I wonder, can we discuss this? It's like, the Dark Lord does not do taxes. And I'm like, you shut your bitch face, and it starts going like, we're gonna have a problem with that. Dark Lord Blood!
You know, so, I mean, people who growl kind of I think one should be concerned about people that growl. But I just want you to know your growling doesn't frighten me at all.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad I wasn't attempting to.
Thank you for being here. I'm Nola Roper, and this is the best talk in town. Ooh.
Shake hands? Yeah! Yeah, yeah! Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? That's just breaking the illusion. The Satanists don't shake hands. Do you want to shake on it? Yeah, all right, we're shaking on it. Yeah. Or maybe this means he's in. He's been converted by evil. You know. Well, I mean, listen. That's how Satanists work, right? It's not frightening and scary. It's being fooled into their communion, like how Jigglypuff, Polyworm has the hypnotic swirl. He got hypnotized by that sensual growl, and my main man, whatever his name was, he got kind of a little bit, he got a little bump. He started to feel a little heart dunk in his pants, like. I wanted to do that again and try to scare me again. I would hate that, all right, cool. Anyway, so the next video we have here is from Loudwire again. It's called The Karens of Rock. So this is going to be great. That's great terminology. So we're gonna see a really good video. All right.
Of God and so on and so forth for this kind.
Okay. Oh boy.
As he was a normal, happy boy until he became obsessed with black metal music.
Black metal music? Alright, so we're in the 90s now. We're after 94, okay.
They become almost absorbed in it. It is a driving force. They have to have it. I hate it so much that I've seen what it's done to our family on a personal level.
Uh-huh.
And I want to see it banned. I want to see it off the face of the earth.
What about the lyrics? Have you read any of the lyrics?
Oh, Black Flag. Yeah, sure, heavy metal.
I despise
war.
What do you hate about them?
It's because they're all Satan worship. I'm a Christian, and I do not like the words. To me, they're all Satan worship, about hell, about a devil.
Hey, even the kids like, hey now, listen, Henry Rollins ain't talking about no devil shit. He's talking about slipping it in,
Devils, about satanic. I don't want anything to do with it.
The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, let's see. It's just the words. It's power. Give the devil power. And it's nothing to do with God or anything like that. It was just praising the devil, giving him the glory. And
Kid is so tired. He's like, here we fucking go again. Now everybody's gonna make fun of me at school for being on TV.
I just don't care for that. It was all things that I didn't like. The killing, the how they treated children, and the blood and all that. I just didn't care for it.
Do you think that he has a price to pay in terms of God and so on and so forth?
The kid's like, bro. What are you talking about? I'm into hardcore punk. You got the wrong scapegoat.
This kind of music.
Oh, definitely. If you read the Bible, if you read the scriptures, definitely.
In what way?
Well, have you ever heard about the story where, there was a couple of children that made fun of a bald man, and so God sent a bear to kill 42 of them all. That's some good shit. That's some good shit, man, homie.
Well, it says either you're for me or you're against me. That's what the Bible said. And if you're against me, he says, I'll spew you out of my mouth. And there's going to be a time when the Lord comes and...
The Lord comes, spew out of my mouth? Have you been hanging around with Dark Lord Blood? Have you been growled at lately?
And if Eddie's not ready, he's going to go to a place that he doesn't want to go. He's not serving God. He's far from serving God. He knows the Bible. Eddie does. And even though he may not be doing anything wrong, he's not doing what God wants him to do.
There is the devil. There's a price to pay, everybody. There's a price to pay. All right, well, there we go. Now, Mad Clown, what the fuck have you included? Matt Clown, are you still in chat? Mad Clown. Wake up. Mad Clown. I'm gonna say this with the most, well, straight-faced ever. The next video we have here is a video called Peruvian News Channel reporting that Spongebob is a homosexual. So first the Smurfs, and now Spongebob. I don't know what the fuck my eyes and ears are about to experience, but let's find out what the hell that means.
Usted va a ver a ese muñequito que parece un bebé, pero en realidad habla como homosexual.
Suéter tejido con mucho amor. Oye, quiero dormir con mi oso de peluche.
Okay.
Quiere dormir con su osito de peluche. ¿Ah? ¿Será medio homosexual? No, sí, pero véalo. No. Mira lo que sale.
Pastor, please don't look up what you're about. I think you're about to do on Google. I think you might experience stuff.
En internet. Vamos a seguir viendo a Bob Esponja.
That dude.
Lo vemos a Bob Esponja ahí fumando marihuana.
No fucking way! This isn't real! This isn't real!
No. Mira lo que sale en internet.
This
Vamos a
isn't
seguir
fucking
viendo
real!
a Bob Esponja. Lo vemos a Bob Esponja ahí fumando marihuana.
Fumano marihuana. Fumano marihuana. El Spongebob marihuana. El gordo. Okay, I fucking love taking things so out of context that this guy is looking up some shit art from 2002 and somebody found the original. He found some crappy DeviantArt Photoshop with MS Paint like eyes and said real. Oh man, that is fucking awesome. That is brutal. All right, oh man. But I wish he could time travel and give him other official art like Gangsta SpongeBob. Could you imagine? He's like, well, now he's a pimp, you know. Now he like bad, you know. Fucking hell. Okay, well okay. Right.
Detrás de la hoja de la marihuana.
Oh my God.
Ahí lo tenemos a Bob Esponja supuestamente como un gran macho, gran fuerte, pero en realidad es un homosexual, dice que es gay y que tiene relaciones íntimas con su gran amigo llamado Patricio.
What have they been doing? What have they been doing? What have they been doing?
Y lo sacan a Bob Esponja que vive con Patricio, que viene a ser supuestamente su pareja.
I love the scary music. Do you remember that grandma from the other video that was like, you know, she had this reaction of like, you know, just...
Y ahora vamos a ver a Bob Esponja teniendo una relación con su compañero Patricio. Comenzamos ahí.
I'm gonna die. Oh no! Oh, come on! Oh!
Con pausa, y sale Patricio con Bob Esponja.
What the fuck?
Fuerte, pero en realidad es un homosexual, dice que es gay y que tiene relaciones íntimas con su gran amigo llamado Patricio.
Why this picture? Why this picture? Why this picture, man? Deranged. Okay, do you think whoever, because I doubt this guy did any research. He doesn't sound like he can do research. But whoever supplied him with this stuff, do you think they were having a laugh internally? They're like, yeah, watch this shit. This is like showing grandma an AI video of a dog with a gun, and suddenly she gets scared. You know what I mean? Like this is just fucking with old people, you know. He's missing 3 teeth at the top. There are 2 rows of teeth. 2 times 3 equals 6. 666. Wow, I'm learning so much.
Y lo sacan a Bob Esponja, que vive con Patricio, que viene a ser supuestamente su pareja. Y ahora vamos a ver a Bob Esponja teniendo una relación con su compañero Patricio.
Okay, what country is this? It's not Brazil, it's not Portuguese. It's Peru, apparently. Okay. And Spongebob is around very, very late 90s. 99, 2000, right. Do you think this... Do you think any Peruvian parent saw this on this TV show and said, no more SpongeBob for you? I saw Patrick brush his teeth after, you know, seal underscore right hand 1 on my main man Bob. He was bobbing, you know what I mean? And he cleaned his teeth like, you know, he was bobbing. 100% sure you think so? Cleanness. He was cleanness his teeth after penis in teeth. Okay, Bobjobb. You've heard of the oddjobb. Now we get it for Bobjobb. Okay. Wow. Now you know what is so unfortunate about this? You know what I would have wanted? Could you imagine if they used this picture? El crab gigante. El crab diablo. Okay. Good grief. You know, El sangre diablo. El crab. Well, how do you say crab in Spanish? Fuck, help. What is it? What is crab in Spanish? Is it cangrejo? Cangrejo? El cangrejo. El muerte. Es gigante el gordo. Uno soy el penis ready to el fuck. Alright. Alright. Well, that's the most deranged shit I've seen in a while. It's pronounced cangrejo. So the J is not really pronounced. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. Well, guys, what if we just leave? Let's just like abandon the stream and let other people come in and be like, yo, bro, what's this? Like, where we all just head out of the movie theater and we let the janitor come in and he's like, what? You know? Could you imagine if we did this bit where we stop typing completely and it's just like a, and we all watch as this random chatter comes in, and he's like, hello, why is nobody talking in here? And it's just the image of this, and everybody's just. This is actually an impossible bit to replicate because you guys cannot coordinate amongst yourselves to all commit to the bit where nobody types. Because here's the effect. It'll be 5 people stopping typing and everybody else starts saying, shut up, stop typing. And then everybody says, okay, stop typing to the other guy. And it's a snowball effect of stop typing. And there's going to be some guy that when everybody has stopped typing, he'll be like, good, you guys stopped typing. You know, and then somebody will comment on that guy saying, hey, you typed. And then also adding further into the piss. So it's impossible. It's going to be impossible. Anyway, let's try to move on from that because that was insane. All right, here's Jeff Godwin - Christian rock is of the devil.
Godwiser, this blood.
Huh? Okay, 12 minutes. 12 fucking minutes. What's wrong with Christian rock? All right. All right. Hell yeah.
For 13 years, Jeff Godwin was a slave to rock music. After having his life totally transformed by Jesus Christ, God called him to the ministry of research, exposing the evils of rock and...
Is that Rod Stewart?
Christian rock. This video will help you understand Satan's influence in popular music.
Okay.
Christian rock music and so-called contemporary Christian music is filled with blasphemy.
I love the right speaker, by the way.
Of the Lord Jesus Christ. You want some examples of this? There are many magazines, CCM magazine.
All right, but tell you what, penis haircut. I will consider what you have to say if you stop performing BDSMR on my right ear, okay?
That offer for sale various T-shirts. There's a picture of Moses with sunglasses and a parasol having a little picnic on the shore of the Red Sea. And it's titled Red Sea Beach Club. This is blasphemy. This
is blasphemy. Fuck, I got a clip of that so we can just overlay it in OBS. Dude, what the fuck? All right.
This is abusing and making profane one of the greatest miracles in the Old Testament, the parting of the Red Sea. This is.
You mean like your fucking hairline? Come on, dude.
It isn't funny. It's not a joke. You and I.
It's not funny. It's not a fucking joke.
I should always be able and willing to laugh at ourselves, but we should never laugh at the things of the Bible, and we should never mock the things of God. That's wrong. The next example is a T-shirt that says, Godwiser.
Now, the rule of fun is that when this guy is telling you, don't fucking laugh, you realize what he's doing. He's baiting us all into further, like, smirking at this shit. Like, it wasn't that funny in the first place, but the fact that he's telling us with saying, listen, I'm the teacher in this classroom, this is sex ed, the penis is not funny. Yeah, okay.
This blood's for you. Now, my question to every Christian watching this right now is, how much is the blood of Christ worth to you?
$2. $2?
Is it worth a can of Budweiser beer?
You ask important questions, but how about you buy me dinner first and we see where the night goes?
Called Jesus the Surfer. Now, Jesus Christ was not a surfer. That's not funny.
Well, how the fuck do you know? Were you there? Okay. What the fuck do you mean? It could have been.
Christian rock also is full of witchcraft. Here's an example from Michael W. Smith's Big Picture album. Now, a lot of times Satan marks his stuff in the early stages, in the first runs, the first productions of videos and tapes and albums. And that's just the case here. If you will look very closely at the writing at the top, you will see runic symbols.
Where?
The runes have always been a witchcraft alphabet. They've been used to cast spells. So you see, Satan has marked this album by Michael W. Smith.
Listen. Buddy, old guy. Listen. Give me the runes. I want to make a rune sword, okay? All right, we're talking Stone of Jordan, okay? We're getting Uber Diablo, okay?
Very plainly, if you take this original album and you flip it over, you'll see Michael W. Smith's name has been written a certain way.
Oh?
How has it been written? It's backwards.
Oh!
Well, what does that mean?
Bitch W. Jesus!
Well, it means plenty in the occult. Aleister Crowley,
the occult?
Master Satanist, who died in 1947, encouraged his followers to walk backwards, talk backwards, think backwards.
Michael Jackson.
Backwards, listen to phonograph records backwards, and write backwards. There's a very famous Christian rock performer who does the sign of allegiance to the devil. You can find this sign on the back of the Satanic Bible by Anton LaVey. It doesn't mean I love you. It means allegiance to Satan. When the thumb and two middle fingers are turned down and the index
but who are we talking about?
and the pinky are turned up, it signifies the horns of the goat and that the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost are in subjection to the devil and Antichrist.
Well, I love what you're saying here, Penis, but actually, the person who invented the heavy metal horns was Dio, and what this was is the evil eye. And basically it was Dio's grandma in Italy. Dio was from Italy. And whenever she saw somebody that she thought was like mean or mean-spirited or you know, she gave that person the evil eye. So she would take this and point it towards them like, you stay away, I'm warding off evil. That's what it meant. So Dio saw that, and during concerts, you know, that's a sign of like, let's ward off evil, but cool, you know, whatever.
Here's the performer that does this sign.
I knew it! I knew it! That's, her, yeah.
It's Amy Grant.
That's fucking Amy Grant! I knew it!
This is a picture of CCM star Steve Taylor.
Okay.
This is from the cover of one of his albums.
That's the shocker, man.
Here's another photograph of Steve.
That's Steve saying, "All right, we're gonna go places."
Making the same sign with his hand.
Oh.
What does that mean?
A good time.
Where did it come from?
Number 2.
Steve says that this sign language came from a poster that he saw in Vienna.
Oh.
Oh no. That sign comes straight from Satanism.
Oh no. Oh no.
Now, I'm not saying that Steve Taylor or any of these people are worshipers of the devil. But I am saying this. Satan is in control of Christian rock. Satan is in control of contemporary Christian music.
Right.
Because all rock and roll is based on rebellion. Christian rock, Satan is in control of contemporary Christian music. Because all rock and roll is based on rebellion. But I am saying this. Satan is in control of Christian rock. Satan is in control of contemporary Christian music. Because all rock and roll is based on rebellion. And there is no such thing as good rebellion, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. 1 Samuel 15:23. Now take a very close
Yeah, well, what about Austin 316?
look here as we slow down this famous video from Rez Band, one of the biggest stars in Christian rock. Yeah! Take a look at Wendy Kaiser's face as we go frame by frame. A wicked man hardeneth his face.
Are we going to say that pulling funny faces is satanic now?
Can you honestly say that the fruits of the Holy Spirit, the love, the joy, the peace, the temperance, the meekness, the long-suffering, and all of those other things from Galatians 5 are present in this woman's face? Take a...
Buddy, now I know your wife hates it, because when it's fucking bedtime, you guys are doing it fucking pitch dark and you are not slamming, okay? I'm gonna tell you something. If you had any game, that's what your woman would look like every night, all right? She asleep. She doesn't even know where you are, buddy, okay? I'm gonna talk, dude. Come on, son. Come on, son. Zero game.
Look here at Jeff Fenholt in concert, singing Jailhouse Rock by
Pelvis!
Elvis Presley to the Russians in English with different words.
Oh.
Then look at the reaction of those who are listening.
Come on, everybody, let's praise the Lord, let's rock.
Did this guy come out of a fucking time travel machine? Ripping on Elvis? Even the other, like, or the satanic people be like, I don't know, y'all, that's kind of yesterday's news. But ripping on Elvis, man, that's like saying, color TV, it's a new invention, you know. Electricity, who's really benefiting? You or Satan?
Everybody, let's rock.
Come on, man.
Everybody is supposed to rock. Jesus is the rock.
Jesus is the rock? If you smell what Jesus is cooking.
These Russian fans are dancing because Jeff Fenholt is singing rock and roll. They can't even understand.
But if they understood, they would know how evil it was.
What he's singing. They're relating to sin. Let's take a look at a video by Mylon Lefevre and his band Broken Heart called Sheep in Wolf's Clothing.
Holy shit, dude. The look, the dance moves, man. Ooh. Elvis back! Witchcraft! Back from the moon! Tell you what, I would not be so concerned about the fact that they are using blasphemy by saying, hey, everybody, love your fellow man. Everybody hold hands for Jesus. The future is rooted in being good to each other like the Bible taught us. I know that's satanic and awful, but hold that thought for a second. It's the fact that these people on stage are drowning in cocaine, okay? Why aren't we addressing the absolute fent state of these musicians, okay? Fucking hell.
If you listen closely to what Mylon was singing, he was talking about being marked with the mark of the beast. Let's talk about Petra.
All right, but I'm gonna need a couple beers first.
Here's what Petra keyboardist John Lawry said.
Okay.
Quote, we all grew up in the rock era, so we've been heavily affected by everyone from the Beatles to Deep Purple and Led Zeppelin.
Okay, well, that's a trifecta of Satanism right there, because as you know, John Lennon once said, the Beatles are bigger than G-Wiz. That did not go down, okay? Who are the ones? Deep Purple, smoke on the water, and fire in the sky, heaven on fire, spells, man, okay? And then, of course, Fireball and space trucking, more like space fucking, you know, and that's where God is in space or something. And then, of course, Led Zeppelin, which, you know, hey man, have you heard of those lyrics? It's like, what's that Led Zeppelin song that's like, it's like something about squeeze the lemon and it runs down my thighs? What Led Zeppelin song am I thinking of? Squeeze the lemon and go down my thighs! What the fuck? What song am I thinking of? It's a Lemon song. Yeah. By the way, kayfabe off. I really don't like Led Zeppelin. I respect the legacy of John Bonham and, you know, Robert Plant and everybody. I just never ever want to hear Led Zeppelin. I just don't know. I know it's classic rock. I know it's extremely influential and all that stuff. But I never like, let's listen to an album full way through. Like, I'd rather take The Who any day. Like, I don't know, man. Like, they're okay, but I just never click with Led Zeppelin. I don't know why. You know, I won't get fooled again, you know?
No wonder the guys in KISS don't want to get saved. the Christian rockers are coming to them for their music.
Or could it be that Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley and the rest maybe weren't Christian? I don't know. Christian resurrection rap?
Yeah, look at here. On the cross of wood, they crucified the Lord Jesus Christ, and after he died.
So Jesus Christ is a gang member. Is
What?
Is that right? Who gets in a rumble and ends up on the wrong side of a knife. Christian Rock and Carmen in this video have made Jesus Christ look like some foolish wimp that couldn't even...
Wait, hang on. Slow down now. Slow down now. Slow down now. Do you notice something that's going on in this video? What is he wearing on his breasticle? What is that? Guys. Now, I find it really fucking ironic because, you know, we're just going to talk about something. Guys, this is the satanic pentagram, okay? The satanic triangle, okay? So, as you know, I've been, you know, buying your books and your health cure diets and, you know, magnesium pills. But let me tell you something. I think I have outgrown, the student has outgrown the teacher. Now you should be listening to me because I'm on a whole new level, okay? So let me tell you something. You need to burn all your clothes. Clothes is for pussies. All right. So tell you what. If you're into the next level spiritual pyramid scheme, I mean the triangle, you need to take your clothes off, run around in public, and that is how your eyes get opened. Okay. So buddy, I'm figuring this out quicker than you can teach me, man.
Defend himself and ended up dead and useless.
Of that encounter.
Cartman?
Do you know what this is, friends?
I have no fucking clue what it is, but go on.
Really? It's Christian gore. It's the power of Satan elevated far beyond
Christian gore.
Anything that is true in reality. Carmen fans will yell and scream and they'll say, but you've taken all that out of context, don't you?
All right. People are saying, buddy, you're taking this out of fucking context. How do you defend yourself?
You know that whole clip was about how the power of God and Christ is reaching out over this world, and there's a mass revival going on, and the throne room of hell is shaking?
Yeah.
That's what it appears to be on the surface.
Yeah?
But understand something. You and I as Christians can't go see the filthy, gory movies. We can't go to the splatter films. We can't see the occultic special effects. We're not supposed to, although many Christians do. So you and I can't go see those things.
Okay.
But we'll take a substitute, won't we? We'll take Carmen's Christian gore, we'll take Carmen's Christian occultism, and we'll watch it all day long. We'll rent it in the Christian bookstore, and we'll talk it up to our friends.
Okay.
We're going to talk now about
What? Because it's rated R? What do you mean? Now you say that, you know, you're taking the clip out of context and it's actually like a pro-Christian thing and the devil is bad. But both you and me, you and me, we know we can't see this movie. We can't see this movie because the admission is $5. And as you know, with our fucking haircuts that we have, we can't even afford the fucking barber, you know what I mean? So, you know the true definition here.
One of the biggest names in CCM, and there are certain people you're not supposed to talk about, as if they were gods or goddesses. Well, Amy Grant is not a goddess, and we're going to match her so-called ministry against the Word of God.
Okay, man. Well, let me tell you, if you shit talk other, favorite waifus, let me see your waifu. I bet it's a fucking train or something.
When Amy Grant wore a miniskirt, she went straight to #1. Is that what it takes to make it in the world today? Amy also said that sex appeal is a good thing.
Uh-oh. He's about to drop a fucking mic here.
Especially for Christian women. It's not something to be avoided.
Oh?
Let's take a close look here at another one of Amy's new videos.
Dude is fucking seething with rage. Like, you can just tell he was clutching his fucking fist underneath that sofa. He's going, he was about to do a fucking Dark Lord blood, you know?
Where she and a girlfriend who's shamelessly exposing herself.
Oh, can I show this?
Immodestly are hosed down on a fire truck while men dance around them. The Amy...
As you know, firefighters are evil. Now, I know what y'all are saying. Firefighters evil, all they do is save people. The only saving that should be done is by Jesus Christ. And on top of that, have you really thought about the word firefighter? Fire, as you know, is the place of the devil. Fighting the urge not to jack off.
Grant today is not the Amy Grant of all those years ago that sang sweet little love songs to the Lord. Amy Grant is truly crossed over. And the album that did it for her, around about 1986, was Unguarded. Amy Grant in this video is wearing a red hooded robe.
Oh.
Now, who wears red hooded robes?
Who does? A little red Riding Hood, Santa, Super Mario.
Satanists do.
Yeah!
And here's a clip from ex-Satan High Priest Mike Warnke saying what those red robes are for.
Okay.
Good, Mike. What's this for?
This is to create for whoever's practicing a magical atmosphere.
The colors mean anything?
Yeah, the red ones would be used for some types of sexual...
Hey, I've seen you before. You were that comedian.
This would be used for ordinary ceremonies and also for ceremonies where you'd be throwing a curse on somebody.
Somebody somewhere knows exactly what they're doing. And as we've seen throughout this video, they've marked Amy's stuff. Why? Because she's crossed over into Satan's kingdom.
Oh.
There's another part of this video you need to be aware of.
Uh-oh.
Strange hand movements and strange body stances.
Smell my fingy.
Are throughout MTV secular videos. Those aren't dancing. Those aren't choreography. Many times those are something called witchcraft runing. Those are hand signs and signals meant to call up demons. In the world of the...
Well, you know, Fleetwood Mac has a great song about what you're talking about. It's called Sweet Little Lies, Tell Me Sweet Little Lies.
Occult. This is well known for people that have delved into it for many years.
Right.
Take a look at Amy's hand movements as she dances in this red dress.
Guys, I just realized, I don't think we've done enough real yes, no during this spooky YouTube night. I think it's real. I think he's telling the truth. I think this is real. I think so. I mean, I was a little bit on the fence first, thinking, you know, maybe, you know, seeing the Smurfs, you know, they weren't like evil and stuff. But now I realize there might be some truth to it, you know.
Take a look at Amy's gloves and the palms of her hands.
Okay.
And take a very close look.
Okay, it's a Christmas tree.
At what is sewn onto her uniform on both gloves.
Oh, wait a minute.
Those are 6-pointed stars.
Kommunist!
Those are called hexagrams in the world of witchcraft. That's where we get the word to hex, or to place a spell. What about Christian rap?
Like Will Smith? Or...
Well, if Christian rock is wrong, then Christian rap is wrong too. Matthew 6, verse 7 says, But years ago, Stryper wore uniforms of yellow and black with pyramids all over them. They even used a 777 number as their own special number. They said that was the opposite of the mark of the beast, the 666.
Yeah, but then Slipknot came around and fucked it up.
In the occult, they're very important. The yellow and black are the livery or uniform of the devil. Black indicating death and yellow implying quarantine. The pyramids that Stryper have used for years are a basic sign of the New Age movement and always have been. The 777 number has very important significance in the occult. Here's proof.
I like how fucking Windows, Microsoft, OneDrive just came into flashbang me, and I was like, oh god, spells from Bill Gates.
It's the title of a book by Master Satanist Aleister Crowley.
Right.
What is Christian thrash?
I can actually tell you, but you go on.
It's punk rock and heavy metal combined, all in the name of Jesus.
Oh.
Here's what goes on at Christian thrash concerts. Yep. We're going to...
I like how a heavy metal like mosh pit with no sound, it just looks like toddlers fighting over the last Lego.
To take a listen to a song by Christian thrash group Vengeance.
Oh, I know Vengeance.
Now, anyone with an ounce of sense and 2 brain cells knocking together knows that junk isn't Christian. Do you want to know what the lyrics were?
Yeah.
There's nothing Christian about Christian rap, Christian rock, or Christian thrash. It's all a deception of Satan.
Why do I get the impression that this guy, like, off camera is also an alcoholic? Like, he seems like one of those dudes that, like, enjoys nothing, so he's always to, like, get through the day, has one of those, like, pocket alcohol flasks. One for me, one for Jesus. So, like, he has a huge line of Coke before he goes out on stage.
I want to leave you with a scripture. 1 Corinthians 10, 20 through 22. But there are 3 alternatives to ungodly music. One is silence.
Uh-huh.
You and I don't have to listen to anything. The other alternative to ungodly music is the Word of God on cassette tape.
Okay.
The third alternative to ungodly
This is the Word
music
of
is
God.
godly Christian music. It is out there. My encouragement to you is to seek the Lord's face with everything you've got, and He'll lead you straight to it.
Jeff Godwin. Let's look up Jeff Godwin. Jeff Godwin today. I wonder if he's on that Cameo website like Dark Lord Blood. Let's see here. Let's look at him on Wikipedia and scroll down on controversies. What is he doing these days? Here we go. Amazon.com. Let's see what the fuck he's doing now. His last book was in the 80s. That's really interesting. He did one book and then like he disappeared off the face of the fucking planet. That's really interesting. I wonder how that could happen. Okay, so we're selling a bunch of books. Okay, I think I found him on Facebook actually. Is that him? Is that him? Well, he enjoys 2 things, guys. He loves posting, like, I don't know if that's an AI God image, but he's also posting barbecue pictures. So, good luck with everything, Jeff Godwin. I mean, definitely seems like a real name, by the way. Yes, sure. Look, I'm getting a lot of unrelated Jeff Godwins on Google, and I don't know, I don't know if these are all the same dude. No, this is definitely not the same guy. This is definitely not the same guy. Alright, because there's another Jeff Godwin that I'm looking at right now, and you tell me, same guy? Jeff Godwin? Yes? Yes? Oh, it's close enough. He's a judge now. Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, good on you, Jeff. That's good. Right, okay. Apparently he's on Twitter now. Yeah, but guys, I gotta be honest. I don't care what the man says, because if he's still saying all this stuff, I don't think nobody's listening anymore, you know? So, there's no more parents to scam with this shit. No more books to sell, okay? Anyway, let's see here. We have... God, there is so many to go. I'll tell you what, guys. Let's call it here, because it's been a 3-hour thing, and let's do a part 2 of this at some point. Again, thank you so much, Mad Clown, for showing me this. And then we'll do part 2. There's like so many to go. It's a lot of fun. And I want to give a big caveat here. Now, don't think for a second I have problems with any beliefs or any spiritual beliefs or anything like that. Again, my own personal beliefs is I'm a humanist. I believe everybody has a right to think whatever they believe in, and that's great. The only problem is when it is, used for harm, like here, where the context is like, you're there's devil worship in this Lego. Like that is ridiculous to me. So I think if you were listening to all this stuff that these people on TV were saying, I don't think you would be living a very healthy life, because you would start to find problems with everything, and at that point, what is there left to live? There's I can't enjoy music, I can't enjoy art, I can't have any fun, and at some point, I think even the people that were told about this started kind of losing faith in what they weren't allowed to do, because they started doing small fuck-ups. Or listen, I know I'm not meant to listen to this, but this Metallica is pretty good. And then slippery slope eventually, what the fuck? Let's just have tacos. Tacos aren't evil. Tacos aren't mean. Tacos are meant to be eaten and shared. Let's enjoy a little sin. But anyway, really fun segment, Mad Clown. Thank you so much. I think my favorite out of this was Dark Lord Blood, and definitely SpongeBob getting a little gotcha, you know what I mean? Yeah, but the spicy taco of hate. Not enjoying anything is contained within a certain domain of Christianity that believes we should suffer from eating the apple. Yes, but I know plenty of people that are Catholic and everything that also contextualize it maybe it's not a literal thing, maybe it's more a series of moral guidances and stuff like that, and I do treat everybody with love and compassion. I don't necessarily look at Pokemon and I start burning my baby's Game Boy, so, I don't know, man. Take it with a grain of salt, but I'll say this. These people that said all this shit, I think they were telling the truth. Status, real. Anyway, we have a bunch left to do, but we'll do them at some other point. But thank you so much, and thank you for waiting so long for the Satanic Panoply. This is definitely worth the wait, I'd say. And thank you once again, Macklin, for vetting these, because, again, I didn't just select these on a random whim, because I guarantee you we'd probably see a lot of naked bodies if we didn't, go through these selectively, Anyway, guys, I'm going to be right back. Sit time. We've got Endocopia coming up, so don't go anywhere.